Hello and welcome to Nikolai's Genetics Lessons, and today's question is: you are studying a degenerative condition that appears to be passed on only from the mother of the family. Affected fathers do not pass the trait to the offspring. This suggests that the trait might be, and you have to choose from these four answers. And actually, the correct answer is answer A, and here is my explanation. Imagine that this is pedigree of the family. Here is a mother, here is a father, and this family has, say, 3 children. For example, 2 of them would be males, and 1 would be female. So, if this is mitochondrial genetic disorder, we would see following pattern. If mother would have this genetic disorder, all of her children, all children in this couple also would have this genetic disorder. But only this daughter can pass this genetic disease to her children. For example, if she marries another normal unaffected male, and they would also have, say, also 3 children, for example 2 females and 1 male, all of them would be affected with this genetic disorder, but once again only daughters would be able to pass this genetic disorder to the progeny, and all the males for this genetic disorder would be dead end. If they would marry normal females that doesn't have this genetic disorder, all of the progeny would be phenotypically and genotypically normal. So this is because only female pass mitochondria to the progeny, and males doesn't pass mitochondria. Imagine that this is egg cell and this is sperm. So as you see, difference in sizes, in volumes of the sperm and the egg cell is huge, and those sperm has mitochondria because it needs its to move. Mitochondria is very limited here, numbers are small, and more than that, when sperm penetrate egg cell, it sheds its tail where mitochondria is, and those small numbers of mitochondria that still persist would be degraded by internal protective mechanisms of the egg cell. So fertilized egg cell would have only mitochondria from the mother side, but not from the father side. And as you know, in each cell we have different number of mitochondria, from just a few to hundreds. And also I want to give you some information that you probably wouldn't be able to find in the textbook. In all textbooks is said that all the progeny would be affected. Actually, it is not quite so. Some can be affected, some can be affected to the smaller scale, and some can appear normal. Why? Because it is rare that all mitochondria are affected or has a mutation, because mitochondria is very important for our organism, for respiratory functions of the cells. So along with defective mitochondria, we also have normal mitochondria that function normally, and that's why some people can be affected, some people can be affected to the smaller scale, because when egg cell starts to divide and would become an embryo, some of the cells, due to a random process, may get more normal mitochondria, and ratio would be such that such a person may appear normal, so wouldn't show this genetic disorder at all. But other persons may get different ratio of the defective and normal chromosomes and would show more distinctive characters of this genetic disorder. And also there is another variant why some progeny may show variation in expressing this genetic disorder, because some of our tissues are more dependent on mitochondria. So imagine that when embryo develops at the early stage, for example, our nerves need more mitochondria, because when we rest, about 40% of the oxygen would be consumed by our nervous system, by our brains, and when we think hard, this ratio even can be 50 or 60%. So as you see, for example, nervous tissues or muscles need more mitochondria, but other tissues like skin may need less number of mitochondria. So if this mitochondria that is affected would be found more in nervous tissue, we would be able to see that such genetic disorder would be expressed to higher extent than if we would find such high ratio of the defective mitochondria to normal mitochondria in other tissues that doesn't require so much energy. So from the point of view of mitochondria, we all are chimeric. If we have defective mitochondria, some tissues might have more defective mitochondria, and other tissues may have less defective mitochondria. So this explains why in the following generation those all of the children may get this genetic disorder, but expression degree of this genetic disorder may vary. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.